What's up, guys?
Look at it! Isn't she a beauty? Isn't he a beauty?
Okay, we're gonna explain the story briefly. So, from beginning to end, I needed to have Anna free the entire weekend because we were gonna have family and friends come from out of town. So I wanted to make sure her calendar was blocked because she's a very busy girl.
Yeah.
And so the perfect excuse was to get her to agree to go to Blanco for 3 days, where my parents live, obviously. And so we committed to like the last weekend in May. So I had like a 3 to 4 week heads up. And that's when I started telling everybody. Like I was putting family in group texts, friends in group texts, and they all had different names like prayer requests, the Vatican emoji, a rosary emoji, work group text, like all these different like names for everybody. And we ended up getting like 70 people to commit to that day.
We're so loved.
Very loved. And so anyways, as that day is approaching, we're going to Blanco. And my mom tells us that she got a reservation at a really nice steakhouse in Blanco since we're going to have some extended family in town. So that way, Anna would be dressed up day of and do her makeup and her nails and like all the things. And so then I go to pick up Anna on Friday, and I have like an empty suitcase in the back of my car. Her parents are like telling us goodbye. They're taking photos of us because we're dressed up nice before we leave. See you on Sunday, blah, blah, blah. So I get her in the car. She has like a fully packed bag and everything. And then my friend, one of my really good friends, Aditya, his little brother had let me, I should clarify, stay at his apartment in College Station when we went up there for a wedding. And so I kept telling Anna, I still need to give Arun his key back, right? Even though I had given it back like weeks before. And the reason was so I could get her to Stone Oak, which is where a really beautiful church called Holy Trinity is, that has like a really beautiful garden in it, which is where I ultimately ended up proposing. So I'm like, we're headed to Blanco, and on the way to Blanco, I'm like, oh, I need to drop off Arun's key. And then why don't we stop by the chapel to pray for 20, 30 minutes? Like
Yeah,
we
I haven't
do
prayed
on
today.
Fridays. Yeah, I haven't prayed today. And so, anyways, we go straight to Holy Trinity. Like, oh, we'll go to Arun's to drop off the key afterwards. And when we get there, I park like kind of far away.
Wait.
Yeah,
like 10 minutes before. I'm like, Tanner, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, why? And I was like, I don't know, we're just dressed up and I feel like it's coming soon, but like there's no way. Like my parents had a retirement party to go to that they were hosting, or like, yeah, they were hosting a retirement party. My brother had a graduation party to go to. My friends had plans for tomorrow that I can't go to. Like everyone's busy. So like it's just me being like paranoid, and Tanner like was like, I understand why you would think that. And then he looks me dead in the eyes. And he's like, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not happening today. Straight-faced, no crack. And I was like, oh.
It was cold.
Okay.
There was zero room for error in that moment.
Yeah, and he the Oscar goes too, like truly. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we're relaxed. So we pull up to Holy Trinity. I'm now chilling.
Well, and also, like, I was sweating a lot, and she was like, why are you so sweaty? And I was, like, stuttering a lot.
I didn't notice the stuttering.
And I was, like, barely paying attention to whatever she was saying, but she didn't notice any of that.
Yeah, it also seemed pretty normal. I don't know.
Yes.
You listen.
And so we pull up at Holy Trinity, and we park, like, kind of far away from the chapel.
Yeah, which I thought was weird, but I was like, I'm not
right next to this garden, like, this really beautiful garden. I can send a picture of it. And just by chance, she's like, oh, that garden is so pretty. And I'm like, oh, perfect. Like, that's my in. And I was like, so we get out of the car. And as I'm getting out of the car, I, like, stick my hand in the side of my door, grab the ring. And then I, like, come around. And beforehand, Miguel, my roommate, had dropped off her favorite flowers at the garden. And he was also going to ask anybody who was there. There was nobody there, but he was going to ask them to leave. So anyways. And so I circle around, get her. I'm like, oh, let's go check out this garden. And so we walk over there, and walking up to the garden is like a really narrow path. And so she's walking in front of me, and she approaches the garden. She's like, look at these, like, these are my favorite flowers.
These are my favorite
And
flowers.
she's
They
like
were
playing
my
with them.
white hydrangeas, which were the same flowers he gave me when he asked me to be his girlfriend. Crazy.
I actually
And I
didn't
was-
realize that, but that's...
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just love these flowers so much. And are you okay with that?
Yeah, you
okay.
can finish it.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, he's not next to me. What the heck? That's weird. And so then I turned, and there he is, on one knee, waiting for me. Big smile. And I was like, it is happening.
So then I proposed.
Mwah.
We had a very private moment. The church was deserted. We didn't want a photographer or anything like that. It was literally just us. It was really beautiful. We celebrated for like 30 minutes, just us. And then afterwards, I like sat her down. I was like, we're not actually going to Blanco. This, and this is happening. So anyways, I told her, I was like, I have a surprise planned, but we need to go back to my house to kill some time. But little did she know, like, the real surprise was at my house. And we had 70 people come out. And so they all parked down the street. They parked at this like post office at the entrance of my neighborhood and walked over. And so we're like, so the house looks like normal. There's like no cars or anything. And it's like dead silent. And we walk up, and as like soon as we open the door, she starts to see people's heads like peeking around corners.
Or
And she's
balloons.
like, oh my gosh. And then 70 people jump out and yell, surprise. And my mom had just like decked out the whole place with decorations, got like a bunch of food catered. Like, it was just amazing.
Yeah,
And so we got to celebrate with so many people, and it was just absolutely incredible.